Alright, welcome guys to this video. Today I'm gonna talk about the prophecy. Obviously, as you can see in the title, you might be wondering, what do I mean by Crown of Sorrow being prophecy or prophecy being Crown of Sorrow? Well, what I mean by that is that the encounter is very similar, and even the rooms or areas you're in, pretty similar. So first of all, we got on the left here is the menagerie, or the first encounter with Chronosaur. I couldn't really find a good picture of it, and I couldn't really be asked to start the game and load into Chronosaur just to take a screenshot. Uh, Same with Prophecy, so I found these, but basically Prophecy's first encounter is basically just crown or menagerie. So you start, let's see, you start here, you walk here, and then you have these pipes you can go in. As you can see there, you have pipes you can go in. Pretty much just three, but there's like two, or I guess you have four entrances here. But I guess if you don't see that one, this wall here is basically 1, 2 and 3. And then you can walk back here as you can in the back of the dungeon, or these holes. So it's basically the same there. So also what's similar with this is you face off knights, which you do in Prophecy as well. You have thralls and acolytes, which again you fight off in Prophecy. Not only that, but the crown first encounter is around 4 waves. You have to lit 4 lanterns. And how many times do you have to dunk in Prophecy? 4 times to be able to move on to the next encounter. It is pretty damn similar, to be honest. So although I mean, I guess if you take this part, multiply it, or have it so it's a loop back, it's basically like that. And curiously enough, if we move on to the next one, so in this, what's also curious with this is that in Prophecy it has these 3 black balls, or 3 balls, as you can see, and by the looks of it, it looks like 2 of them are half open. Like you see a little bit of shimmer in the background, like some shine, looking quite similar as the one in the middle. So presumably 2 of them are open. I can't really remember, but if the shine is anywhere to go for, I would say that it is. And if it isn't, I mean, a bit more similarity to the crown one. We have 2 statues on left and right, and then in the middle there's nothing. And if only the middle one in Prophecy is a half circle, I guess, or half gold shell or whatever, and the other 2 are fully cased black balls, then it's a bit more similarities. But if both of them, the left and middle, let's say, is half open, it's still kind of similar in a way, because then that means that it's 2 black ones and 1 that isn't, so it's 2 statues and 1 that doesn't, so it's still a slight similarity there. So moving on to the next encounter, which in Crown is you jump on pistons to destroy crystals, and some of these crystals you have to actually walk into a bubble to destroy. And what you do in this, I guess the 3rd encounter, if you want, in Prophecy, well, you drive around, you get to these blights and actually walk into the bubble and destroy them. It's kind of similar still right there, that you have to go after these things and destroy them. Now yes, not all are in bubbles, but funny thing is here there are 3 blights, and usually what spawns after you destroy the crystals that are in bubbles is 3 crystals. So it's quite similarity there as well. Now moving on to the boss room. In the boss room we have kind of a triangular shaped room. Even though the Prophecy one is supposed to be in a square, it still kind of resembles a triangle. And not only that, but there is some slight similarities, as you can see with the pictures, kind of a triangular shape. And as I said, not only that, if we look at this one, which is for Crown, the Prophecy has similar with the boss spawns. So you can see the orange dots showing off where each boss is, and it's basically where the Prophecy has its bosses too. Two on the left corners, no, one in the left corner, one in the right corner, one in the middle corner or top corner. So it's pretty much similar, and not only that, you basically have your own Garahan, where in Prophecy you got a taken ogre instead, but curiously enough it comes out where the boss is. So sure, they spawn in different circumstances, but the similarities are quite enough. Like they're definitely there, and it just further increases the like Bungie used to copy and pasting, and they're being a bit lazy here there. I would definitely say that they pretty much took the Crown of Sorrow raid and turned it into a dungeon. The similarities is quite undeniable. Yes, I did skip one encounter, that big square one, where you just, well, do the same thing for like 7 rounds or something. Yeah, but the others, they are really similar to Crown, and not only that, but the actual areas themselves is. And not only that, but with the boss, for example, both has where the boss room is an encounter of itself, and then you fight the boss. You have all these Galrahands. For Crown you have to take out first, and for Prophecy you have to take out the ogres first in order to be able to attack the boss, basically. Sure, you don't have to kill all the ogres. I don't think you have to kill a single ogre, but you pretty much do anyways to make it easier. So the similarities are definitely there, and I can't believe it took me, I wouldn't say it took me this long, because it really didn't take me that long at all to figure it out, but yeah. So anyways, tell me in the comments if you think that there is some similarities between Crown and Prophecy at all, or if I'm just looking into it too much, because there are some big similarities here and there with the boss room. The first encounter looked quite similar, and then you have the crystal part, you know, and blight part. So it's too similar. But anyways, tell me in the comments if you think they're too similar or not. So, you know, thanks so much for watching, and see you next one. Bye.